Hello and welcome to TayTime, Special Hanukkah Edition. Chaf Zayin Kislev, the third night of Hanukkah, is a little hard for me. It's the yard site of a close friend of mine. And I like to try to come up with a thought or Dvar Torah in her merit. And so I figured this year I could do a TayTime. I couldn't really think of what to say. And I was hoping a thought would just come to me. This sometimes happens. And while we were reciting the brachot, I was really struck by the lashon of the bracha, where it says, "Ba'yamim hahem bazman hazeh." And I know, like, the basic understanding is that during Ba'yamim hahem, during those times, bazman hazeh, during this time period of Kislev. But I found the words deeper than that, alluding to the fact that the miracle is everlasting. Ba'yamim hahem bazman hazeh, that it's those times and these times, it's like one and the same. But to be honest, I wasn't struck by those words because of that positive meaning about the miracles, but rather I was thinking about how sometimes when we suffer, we experience pain that we first experienced before, but we experience it bazman hazeh, the same. And that's how I was feeling when I heard those words. And tonight on Chaf Zayin Kislev, the pain that I felt when I first lost my friend seems just as acute today. Ba'yamim hahem and bazman hazeh seem like one. That wasn't a very helpful, positive thought, so I tried to think a little deeper. And I started thinking about the concept of time, and how we know that Hashem is completely above time. And Ba'yamim hahem and bazman hazeh to Hashem is really just one. And it seems to me that when humans experience very significant emotions or events, we can tap into that oneness, and the time period and time just kind of floats away, and Ba'yamim hahem and bazman hazeh is one. And we see that in the negative side, I can feel the pain just as acutely then as now, rather now as then. But we also know that the flip side of the coin is going to be true as well. The miracles that we experienced in the time of Chanuka was Ba'yamim hahem, we feel them and experience them just as powerfully right now, bazman hazeh. And I thought about it even deeper. During the time period of Chanuka, right before the miracles happened, it was the darkest, hardest time, where they were experiencing the worst of emotions and the worst pain possible. And that's when we have the miracle of Chanuka. And that's when we see that light could come and completely wash out darkness. And so tonight, on Chaf Zayin Kislev, I'm trying really hard to tap into the positive of those words, and to think about how even when I'm experiencing pain, I know that Hashem is going to bring the miracle, and that the miracle, the powerful, positive emotion that I feel, will last not just for the moment, but when I look back on it years from now, it'll really be Ba'yamim hahem and bazman hazeh. So I hope everyone has a great Hanukkah, and may the neshama of Shoshana Miriam Bas Avram have an aliyah.